Oh, I see what's going on. Add jalapeno cheese. Guys, careful. Look. We just say bananas. Andrew loves his bananas. Bananas. Okay, what else in this section? Can you check the list?
Don't go that way.
No, not that way.
Don't go that way.
We're not going that way.
Hi guys, welcome back. For those of you who are new here, I am a stay-at-home mom, I am a wife, and we have 3 wonderful boys. Our firstborn, Andrew, was diagnosed with autism at the age of 2.5. He is now 8 years old, and he is the reason why I started this channel. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all the support. And today I'm going to bring you on our grocery run. We are doing this a little bit late at night due to trying to avoid long lines and a ton of customers at the store. As you know, kids on the spectrum sometimes don't do well with lines, and we figured out a way to do this as a family, and it really does work out for us to go after 8:30 p.m. and on. It's when it's best for us to go shopping as a family. So I'm going to bring you guys along so you guys could see how that looks like for a family of 5 and one on the spectrum. And I hope you guys enjoy.
And then we're gonna have tortillas. What else? I'm trying to remember from the list. Oh, thank you.
Tortillas.
Here, let me see. Tortillas. Salmon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's by the fish area. We
Mississippi
passed
pot
it.
roast.
Um,
Beef roast.
yes. So the salmon is here. So, guys, Andrew, I made sushi the other day, and Andrew loved the fish just on its own. So I am definitely adding this to our rotating menu, and we're all gonna have this every couple days. Super excited about that.
I'm sorry.
Small tortilla, chili pepper for chicken pasta.
Already. So the tortillas and the peppers are gonna be next. Let's go. So I do need to get a pasta because this week I'm gonna be doing Alfredo pasta. So this week, guys, don't go too far. Fettuccine. There we go. I'm gonna be making this pasta. That's gonna be one of our meals. And then, oh, we could go this way. Can you remove the pasta, the fettuccine pasta, from the list, please? And then we're gonna get flour tortillas for a roast that I'm gonna be doing. Let's see. I think I'll go with these. 16. Do we have a larger pack?
Stay here and go late.
Okay, let me see. What else do they have? 10 count. I feel like these would be better. You're not a fan of corn, huh? I'm gonna put this back. We're not gonna get that. We're gonna get these. So, get these. Already. Let's go. If you see the peppers anywhere, let me know. But I think it's gonna be the next aisle. Okay, that way. Stop. No, the yellow ones. It might be over here, honestly. Oh yeah, it's this way. Isaiah, please be careful. What is this? Cream pasta. Oh wow. No, we'll pass on that. You guys know I like to make my stuff from scratch. When and if possible, I'll go that route.
I wanted to take a moment to appreciate my husband. I know you're going to watch this, so shout out to you, baby. I want to just say that I'm so grateful for my husband. We're at the grocery store. He has our grocery list on his phone, checking everything out as I'm grabbing it. We both have our eyes on our kids. We're doing things together. And something that I really appreciate in our marriage is that we learn to work side by side, to be a team in all areas. We don't ever want to feel that we're against each other. even when he gets busy and he works long days or long hours, there's seasons that we go through that no matter what, we still don't just like give up on each other. We still show up and we still want to honor one another and alleviate any, stress that we can off of each other, whether it's stepping out for a few minutes or getting things done together. So I just want to say thank you so much, babe, for all the support that you're always giving me and the kids. We love you.
All right, so got some cheese. This cheese. And then cottage cheese. We're gonna go with this one. This is a good source of protein. Let me see. Yep, 13 grams of protein for half of a cup. You want a grape? Okay, so the bagel, the jalapeno pepper is gonna be over there, the one that I'm talking about. But, all right, guys, be careful. Be very careful, guys. Then we're gonna get our milk. Milk will go here, and then one more. Get 2 milks. So here's the cart so far. We're about to add jalapeno cheese. Guys, careful. Look, Isaiah.
Be careful.
All right. So you got the cream cheese. Did you get the bagels?
Oh, nice.
Bagels. Okay.
Sliced cheese.
Yep. You got sliced cheese. What's next? Huh?
Chips, juice, and everything.
Okay. So, guys, careful. Guys, careful. Okay, the J word is gonna be right here, and if you want to get the chips, okay? Whew. Guys, so the juice is in particular for just Andrew. The kids will drink milk, water, and some of this too, but this is kind of more strictly for Andrew because he only drinks water. That's it. Just water. He will not give anything else a try. Oh, except except he's been sneaking my iced coffee, like having sips of that. I'm like, Andrew, not that. Give something else a shot, Hey, Isaiah, get down. Get down. That's not safe. Thank you. Come on.
Good morning, guys. We woke up, have a really slow morning this morning. I'm gonna make some eggs. I'm gonna be making some food, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna chit chat with you guys. So, as you guys know, our little guy turned 8. Andrew, our oldest, is officially 8 years old. I cannot believe that we have an 8-year-old. I was talking to my husband and just looking back, and wow, does time fly? But I wanted to talk to you guys about Andrew today, in particular about homeschooling. So, we have done homeschooling for going on 2 years. It's been since I pulled him out. So, the reason why I decided to pull out our little guy from school is he did do preschool, 2 years of preschool, which was 3 hours long. And then he went on to do kindergarten for half of a semester. The reason why we ended up pulling him out was because he started having a really hard time. And you guys do know that he is nonverbal, but something I do appreciate about his teachers, he had amazing teachers, by the way, that stayed with him the almost the 3 years. So they did preschool with him, and then they ended up moving to kinder, and it so happened that Andrew was moving to kinder too. So it was just awesome, like such a smooth transition, and I was at ease because the teachers know him. They've been with him for 2 years. And anyway, so we went on to kinder, but after that break, or I'm sorry, before that break that they take for winter for Christmas, It so happened to be that the teachers always sent a report card with him. So although he's nonverbal, he could still, they still send a report card on how he did and in a little folder. And every day I get to open it up with a worksheet and how he did. It's either green, yellow, or red. And so the last 2 weeks, I want to say, it was he started having such a hard time. The teachers were so honest, which I really appreciate that. They did mention, oh, he tried to bite someone today, and another day he pulled a little girl's hair. And oh my goodness, I felt so bad. I felt bad for every person, the little girl, Andrew, and the teachers, because Andrew's doing that for a reason. There's a trigger, there's something going on. I was just in my head, is there a new student in there that's being maybe a little too loud or triggering, a certain sound that Andrew is, processing as painful? I don't know. It was just so sad to see that he continued to stay on red day after day after day. And my mom heart just couldn't take it anymore. I had to pull him out. I had to say, you know what? I think this is it. I'm going to start homeschooling him. This is going to be the best for him. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. So that's the story behind on how and why I decided to start homeschooling. But what I was going to say, as I've been homeschooling him for 2 years, he has been doing so good in so many areas, learning, picking up a pencil, doing all these things that I am just so grateful for. And I am celebrating every single positive thing that he's doing, because as a parent, of an autistic child, that every little step matters. It means the world to us. So I wanted to bring up this particular subject because more recently Andrew has had a slight regression on wanting to follow directions on our worksheets. We do hand over hand, and he's just having a little bit of a regression as far as learning the way that I've been teaching him. But I've also been seeing that he does want to be in activities like puzzles or writing on boards, doing more of that than sitting at the table and picking up an actual pencil. And so for a moment, I was getting a little discouraged, but then I realized, hey, I have to gravitate towards his way of learning, his interest, a nice slow method that works out for him. And so I'm just learning that now, guys, that hey, it's okay to take a pause from the picking up the pencil and just start educating your child where they're showing up. If they're showing up a certain way, and I'm speaking to special needs children in particular, I'm not, speaking to neurotypical kiddos. But even then, you do want to gravitate more towards, how their learning method and all of that to see success. But for Andrew in particular, guys, I'm learning that learning is learning, and it doesn't matter if we're sitting and writing or if he's in taking it another way. I'm just grateful that he's still an open book as well, and he's showing me that hey, this doesn't work but this does. And so I just have to go and make a couple of purchases, maybe purchase more educational puzzles, whatever he's gravitating towards. I'm going to go ahead and work around that. And that's the beauty in homeschooling. A lot of children learn different ways, and now you throw special needs into the equation. Oh man, like it is just so different for every child. And personally, I have a question for you guys. For those parents that have a child that's around Andrew's age, or I mean, any parent that has a child that they're homeschooling, I would ask, what are things that help you guys out? What are things that help your child? What's some good educational resources or activities? Any suggestions? I am so willing to take anything at this moment. I will continue my very best to do everything I can in my power to help my little guy achieve his milestones. My next goal of mine is to have him read small words, the 3-letter words, which I will say he does know about 2 or 3 words when he always sees it, like sun, pen, cup are the top 3 that I could think of that I've heard him say. But yeah, I guess I would ask you guys, what activities, what things have you guys seen success on, and what can I, look out for my little guy? So here are the two meats that I purchased last night. I have this goal in mind to send my husband out with his lunch. He has started a new job, which we are super excited for. Such a big blessing. Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity that he has received. And I am doing my best to meal prep ahead of time to make bigger meals so I could send him off with lunch every day if possible. I did tell him, hey, maybe once a week I will not show up for you in this area so you can, go and head out to eat. And personally, I would be happy to eat out once a week. My husband's not too happy about that. He's like, oh, I like your food better, which is such a compliment. He's so sweet for saying that. And he really doesn't like to eat out as much. He doesn't really care for that. I am such a foodie that I will eat out any opportunity I can, but most of my meals are also at home since I'm home and I cook a lot. But anyway, if you guys want to learn to make this recipe here, it's called a Mississippi pot roast. You can look it up. There's so many ways of making it. I've been making this dish for about 3 years, I want to say. 3 years or so, and we have adjusted some stuff to make it not as spicy because we found out Andrew loves this meal and he was eating it even though it was spicy. That's the crazy part. And this was about 3 years ago. He was much younger. And as soon as I seen that he loved it, I'm like, I'm not adding this much spice, and we're definitely gonna be rotating this in our menu because it's something that Andrew liked. So all you need to do is coat both sides of the meat with salt and pepper and a little bit of oil. And then now you start your Dutch oven or, whatever pan you're going to use to sear it. And do not skip this step. It's super important to do this for it to turn out the way I'm making it. Ready? This has to go in here. Ready? So you actually want to sear every single side on medium-high heat until you're all done. Then you transfer over to a crock pot. So here's an idea on how it's supposed to look on every single side. And don't skip this step because it really does make a huge difference from doing it to not doing it. It takes a little bit of time, extra time, but it's so worth it. And guys, I will keep you guys posted on this recipe on my next video. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.